just watched the amazing fight last night, man. And here's the recap, real quick. Welcome to the Tyriel Show. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell also, and please comment, bro. You know what I mean? I really appreciate that. I don't really care about the likes. I just want y'all feedback to make sure I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. All right. All right, man. So, beginning of the fight, um, and before the fight, right? In the locker room, they're doing the, hitting the mitts, hitting the mitts, right, with their trainers and shit. Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis. Um, I can really see by the physical standpoint. When you hitting mitts and you hitting the bag, it's not about killing the bag. All right, it's not about. It's really about your punch placement, your technique, and all that. It's all you trying to really get down to fundamentals, right? But man, when Tank was popping them mitts, pow, pow, and then I saw Ryan, I'm like, all right, you really know, I'm not discrediting him on that, but it's just like, man, I don't really see no. It looks like he's a little weak, right? Um, they come out, whatever the case may be, in this fight. First round, the typical things that I noticed from Tank is that he just filling his opponent out. Honestly, that's what both boxers should be doing for the first 1 to 2 to 3 rounds, like the first 3 rounds. They gonna be filling each other out. If it's two real good boxers, they're undefeated. They should be trying to figure each other out. Put the jab out there, get their distance. Movement, head movement, moving out of the way. Just trying to basically download the other fighter's blueprint. Right? It's a chess match, right? But in the first round, that's how it came. That's how I saw it, right? And I gave Garcia the first round, which is cool because I have Tank winning the whole fight in my predictions, right? But second round goes, and he's getting success. Like it's like Tank grabbing on him. He's getting success, and he's letting his hands go. Also, I think Tank was grabbing him because he was saying he was hitting him on the back of the head. I couldn't really tell because they both was throwing kind of flurries and stuff like that. But to me, Ryan was getting some hits off. Then he got a little bit too carried away and got a little wild. He ended up throwing the same punches and combinations, and then Tank caught him. Pow! Once he caught him, I knew it. I said, man, you can't do that. He did that to Leo Santa Cruz. He baited Leo Santa Cruz into throwing the same punch. He did that to Rolly, where Rolly, he did the same thing he did, and he caught him. He timed him. Now, the fight wasn't over. Ryan got back up like a true champion, and he ended up, they ended up boxing some more. And then in the 7th round, boom, Ryan goes down to a liver shot, right? Body shot. Couldn't breathe, couldn't get up. 10 count, it's over. Now, my initial prediction was the fight would go 8 to 10 rounds stoppage, right? Ended up being a 7-round TKO, right? I just told people that, Tank is just a little bit higher at the experience level than Ryan Garcia. And to me, that was because of the level of competition. And also, Tank uses his legs more, which was critical for Ryan to get a trainer like Joe Goosen to show him how to jab, keep him on the outside and have good footwork, which is something that Ryan had never done before. That's why I was telling people it is critical for him to find a trainer that teaches him that, which even then, man, you kind of like, it's like, you kind of like gambling because it's like teaching the old dog new tricks. You know what I mean? It's up to them to learn from it. But majority of the time, fighters don't, they already dialed in that way. It's gonna take them a few more years to get that down pat. Just trying to get a fighter to re-download another blueprint just for another fighter. I mean, it's hard, bro. Especially another fighter who's as explosive as Javante Tank Davis, and someone who's very smart and they can make in-ring adjustments. See, I'm not. See, I don't judge my fighters or fights on the person who has the better speed or the person who has the better power. It simply need to be debated on who has the better mind, right? Because it's a chess match. In any contact sport, it's always 80% doing 80% thinking and 20% doing. I'm sorry, because you have to learn how to outsmart your opposition, and I think Tank was the better man tonight. I knew it, man. But one thing I want to talk to y'all about is the crazy stuff that I saw after the fight. Right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but Golden Boy Promotions and Joe Goosen was the ones behind Ryan Garcia 100% up into the fight. Right? So soon as this man lose, I don't see them in the press conference. I don't see them nowhere. They nowhere to be found. Which to me is just very disrespectful and is not good character, bro. You should have been with that man from day zero and up into the fight and at the end of the fight, right? It's a character thing, man. You just can't teach character, man. I don't care if um, let's say I'm a trainer or let's say I'm a fighter. Most times I'm gonna have the people behind me from day zero. You know what I mean? Unless they not equipped with what I need, right? But most of the time you need to stick with the same team, bro. And you seen it right there. Them boys just left that man like that. It was all fine and dandy on the on all access. They on private jets. You know what I'm saying? All kind of having a good old time with this man, bro. And then as soon as this man lose, it's just like, oh, we don't need him no more. Trash. Get him out of here. That's crazy, man. That man, 24 years old. He's young. He got his whole life ahead of him, and it's critical for him to have a good backing behind him because him having depression issues in the beginning, right? That shit is serious. And you just can't buy character, man. It's in you or it's not, and that was bad character, and they need to fix that because at the end of the day, like I said before, that man, he put the gloves on, he got in there, with a really great fighter, man, and he just haven't seen that before, and that was the outcome. But yeah, man, I don't think Ryan should have his head down. I think he should uh, get a trainer and get somebody to teach him how to use his height as an advantage, right? Use his jab to keep other explosive fighters on their toes and don't follow punchers. He was chasing a puncher all night. That just means that at some point, bro, I don't know what it is. You're gonna have to mix it up on me as a pursuer, right? As a puncher for 12 rounds, something you haven't done, right? And I know that. So soon as you start doing the same shit, I'm gonna end up countering and catching you, and that's what happened. But once he find out how to use a jab with his height and had better footwork, he's gonna be a serious problem for a lot of guys. But yeah, man, I just didn't like that. I did not like how they just bounced. You know what I mean? Come on, you don't do that to people. Something that I've learned, man. Always have a strong team behind you, regardless, man. You're gonna need it because even if you don't lose, let's say you stay undefeated, like a Floyd Mayweather or Andre Ward, whoever, you're gonna still run into issues. You might get caught, and you might have to get up, and you might win. You gotta understand. You gotta have a good team, good. It's spiritual. It could be, whatever. But you need to have a good mindset and a good team behind you, good back, full package, so that way you can learn how to bounce back, get you a mentor, get you somebody who you need to talk to and stuff like that. But I don't think he need to hold his head down. Shout out to Ryan Garcia, and man, that's it for the Tyriel show. That's a good recap, man. Put the comments down below if you want to add a little bit to that. But yeah, man, I did not like that from Oscar De La Hoya, Bernard Hopkins, and Joe Goosen. Just poor character. Peace. I'm out.